Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Hello, and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Hello, Matthew. Hello, Guguts. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Happy Thursday. Almost the weekend. Yay. Hey, Ryan, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. So guys, now that I'm this big shot YouTuber clearly at 10,000 subscribers, geez, so big of a number. I've been getting so much, I've started getting bots on the YouTube channel. I'm getting clearly scam emails with promotions. There's someone that's like, oh, we will pay you tens of thousands of dollars so we can train your our AI on your stuff. No, you're not gonna train your AI on my videos. I've ignored it. They sent 4 emails. Oh my God, I just ignore them. No. Yeah, bots. There's been bots, a few bot comments, about a handful so far they've had to delete, that are like, they make some bullshit start of the message, and then they're like, and then blah blah blah, how do I transfer something crypto related? Like, it doesn't have a link or anything. They can't post links, it's impossible, but it's still like clearly crypto related questions that are bots. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what the point of them is, but I delete them. So your game is crashing because of corrupted crash logs. They won't delete. Our game is crashing because it crashed. Now, that doesn't seem fun. Try doing something else that doesn't involve that. That might be more fun. That sucked. I'm sorry. Can you just not press delete on the files? Just not possible? Like in your Explorer, just delete them if they were the problem? because I imagine you could just do that. But yeah, it's been amusing. Like one of the scams that I was getting is it's like, oh, we want to, it's pretending to be YouTube, and it's like, oh, we want to, get your input, and just go on like an hour-long call, and we'll give you like, $100 or whatever. Just click this link or whatever, to. But the email is not like proper at Google or at YouTube. It's some weird URL. Keeps like Windows Explorer fails to delete them? Or are you trying to delete them from Unreal? Like what do you mean when you try to delete from where and how? Windows Explorer fails to delete. Okay, here's what you do. You copy all the files and just skip those files to a new location. Copy your entire project minus those problem files to a new location and open the new project from that location. And I can't solve the fact that you can't delete the files. I don't know how to fix that problem. But you might have a project then copied without those files as the problem that might work. So part of your problem might be fixed from that. Not all of it. Part of it, maybe, hopefully. But yeah, I just find it somewhat amusing. I mean, obviously annoying that starting to get freaking spam and bots. Hopefully not too much. But it is what it is. Other than that, same old. I think for this weekend's video, I've decided that I'm gonna make a video on how to do light baking with PCG. Because I know there's no videos on that, so it might be good to have that. A nice little PCG basics video for that. On how light baking works, how to set it up. Because depending if you're doing spline, you have to do like an extra steps and stuff like that. Yeah. I think that's the plan. But otherwise, today, we're going to try to set up the left click, right click. Yesterday, we did the left click and hold left click. And that seems to work. And so today we'll set up right click. Yes. And then test everything and make sure it all works. And then it's fun. It's not really a combo, it's just a hold action, but we can pretend. We can pretend. Right? Because yesterday we set up this, right? We have this, and we have this. Now, the one thing I don't like is the fact that I don't want I want to change how this works already, because I want it to be a hold button. But I want basically the distance or the damage to scale based on how long you hold. So we'll probably need to do custom stuff for it. Probably. We'll see. For now, though, let's hook up the right click. which was our block. So we're removing block. We're also going to be removing cards again. After the rework of combat, we're definitely need to revisit the power up because we're removing power ups, not adding power ups, which is kind of not exactly the direction I want to be going in terms of. But yeah. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine, Copium. Okay, I'm going to just take all of this entire block. I'm just going to move it here. And I'm just going to... because we're going to need basically this attack and pretty much this entire thing. Again. So, first of all, I attack alt. There we go. We got the alt attack, and now in actions or in IMC actions, here we need to change out attack dash jump block. So this instead will become attack. So it'll be A and B for attacks. Hey, Velius, welcome in. How's it going? Doing well. What game I'm planning on making? Roguelike, Binding of Isaac, Hades, Dead Cells, combination of all those. I missed my. Okay, why can't I move up? There you go. How does this work? Oh, that look. Oh, that was so good. Yeah. Oh, that was so good. That felt so good. Look at that damage. Because it's 3x hit. Oh, I see a problem with the dash already. Oh, that's good. Real quick, let's we're going to change the way the hold and all that works. Which means this will no longer be a problem. But this flush player input hurts us, doesn't help us in after the dash. So we'll need to rework that. So, question number 1. Oh, we have a timer here. Timer means we can't put it in a function. Okay. Timer means we can't put it in a function. Okay, well, we need to rework then the left click first. Okay. Okay, let's do one thing at a time. Your game is a 3D superhero game? Nice. What kind of superhero? What's their superpower? Is it Superman? How about the music? There it goes. Okay, I think we changed this to be different. So I don't want to do hold. I want to do... I think I want to do my own custom duration because I need to know how long it... I'll actually... So the problem we were having, and the thing that I need to figure out how to get around, is here. If I just do an ongoing, do a little print string here of the elapsed seconds. So I can dash while charging. So I think what I need to do is just make it so I can't dash while charging. I mean, that'll just solve my problems, won't it? I just need to make sure that I cannot dash while readying an attack. I mean, why don't you do that? And then problem solved, right? Yeah, and then I can't. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That was the easy solution. One with super speed, super strength, super healing, and lunar jumping. So Superman. What is lunar jumping? Out of curiosity. I know super jumping. And there's a lunar orbit, meaning like the moon's orbit. What is lunar jumping? I'm a curious. I don't know why I say it like that. Jump like you're on the moon. So low gravity. So it like jumps and then floats a little bit and then jump and falls down. Because if you just jump really high, that's just super jump, right? Do you like float a little on top, like low gravity? Or is it literally just high jump? A bit? Oh, cool. I see. Okay. Sounds awesome. Best of luck. So I've been meaning to do something. And let me see if I can find the reference that I got for it a while back. Let's see. Ah, here it is. I get a reference to this material, which is basically like those arrows that League of Legends, Hades, a lot of games have it where, right, you have an arrow that like comes out from your player, like on the ground, right, and the distance can be controlled. And I got this this setup to that theoretically would work. I'll need to figure out how to control it and set it up. But I theoretically could do it. So the way I understand we're going to set this up is, well, first I want to set this up. I want to see if I can, and then go from there. Because that will go into the attack and everything. It'll also be great for our enemies down the line because I want to show where the enemies are about to be attacking. So let's make it a 1K image. So all I'm going to do is let's do this just so I can see. And all we're gonna do is, so we have this. So this is gonna be like the middle section, right? Then I don't know how how I need to set this up, so I'll probably mess up, and we'll figure it out as we go. Then we'll have the tip. And then we'll have like terrible curve. Done with the mouse. I could do this with like an actual thing, but doesn't matter. And this is like the base. If we get this part set up, that'll be great. So all we need to do is change up what it is. So the head is supposed to be red. I hate that I don't like this color picker. Like, I just want to drag to like lightness at max becomes white, which is not what I'm used to, which is why I don't like it. So there, if I want it to be red, there we go. Ooh, hold on. Is there a way to lock this, but lock only the color? Or do I have to redraw this? I have to redraw this, don't I? Hey, George, welcome in. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome to Game Dev. Because if I do this, that doesn't get me what I want. I want to... Oh, you know what? I can do this, I guess. It's not as good, technically speaking. But it'll get us what we want. Then we want green. And the green is... body. Just you. How? Oh, because... Let me see. Magic. 5. Why is it? Fine, I'll make a new one. There we go. It was being a butt. The last one's blue. Hey, Collider, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. To use Affinity Photo, you are a man of culture just like me. I use it because I don't like Adobe products. Because I don't want to pay, rather, for Adobe products. I like Adobe products. I just don't want to pay for Adobe products. But there's so many things that are limiting in Affinity compared to Photoshop. Then there's so many... Like, I want to be able to... Because in Photoshop, there's a button... right in your layer where you can just click it, and then if you flood fill, it'll flood fills exactly where you had your layer. It doesn't go outside of your current layer's borders. There's no like options for like different kind of locks and stuff. It's unfortunate. So let's try with this. So we'll go to textures. Yeah, textures. Combat. Put it under combat. This will be I don't even know what they're called. Those lines that are on the floor. Attack. Arrow indicator. Mask. Sure. You know what? Good enough. Good enough. Let's do that. There's our materials, but we want textures first. Okay, let's put it. 95, 90. Okay. Textures. Combat. There we go. There it is. Turn off sRGB, and honestly, we could just set this to masks. Okay, so now let's make the material. So this is our I don't know, combat arrow. What do I call this? Good enough for now. We'll need this. Okay, so we're gonna set this up. Length. We'll make the length 1 by default. And width 1 by 1. We'll see how it all works. What is your game about? Hey, Sirwan, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I actually did a little demo of it just early in the stream. Since on YouTube, you can rewind it and just check it out. But basically, the summary of it is imagine a roguelike that is a combination of Binding of Isaac, Dead Cells, Hades, and ARPGs. And a deck builder. Just small stuff. It's not too much in this game. I don't know what you're talking about. Just do these. So for now, I'm gonna set it up pretty much exactly how demo is, or not the demo. This version is, and then we'll see if I want to change things up because this original setup was designed for gas from Unreal. But as you might know, gas is C++, and we don't deal with the devil here. That would be insane. Not this one. Is it mid bias? No. Is it this one? I mean, this gives me DDX, DDY. Yeah, I guess so. Hey, DJL, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Look at that beautiful. Look how beautiful texture there. Oh, beautiful. You do gas all in blueprints now? Since what version? Because like 1 or 2 versions ago, you still needed to set it up with C++ to enable it. Because yeah. Can you do it?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Can you have it actually enabled without C++? Because that's the big one. You don't need to do it anymore since 5.5. Let's find out. Also, you have the Ninja Bear plugin? What is the Ninja Bear plugin? I don't see any. I don't see anything about 5.5 enabling gas. I don't see any tutorials on it. I don't see any, like... What's gas? Gas is the gameplay ability system. It has a lot of features, but the main thing is it's always needed C++ basically for it to work. Ninja Bear plugs implements gas and makes it fairly easy. Like the play button? No. Like abilities and skills and things of that nature. Ninja This stuff? Ninja gas? Thanks, Game Master. Welcome in. How's it going? You're doing well. It's so simplifies configuring the game playability system, exposing relevant functionalities to blueprints, introducing quality of life features, blueprint C++ developers. But this doesn't tell me that it enables it. Right? The problem is I need to enable it to use it. And to enable it, I need to have C++. I need to make it my project a C++ project, put some code in the right places. This doesn't tell me that it does this. This tells me it helps like configure some stuff once I'm in gas. But this doesn't help me enable gas to begin with. I click this, but this is not a button. What? Fab? I see the link down here. It says YouTube. But why nothing happened when I click? Fab, why are you such complete garbage? Okay, well, you can't do it without plugins still. So it is what it is. It is what it is. If I do find a way of doing it, I'll look into it. It's one of those things where I have a system already. It would mean changing up my entire game and completely from scratch to use it when I already have abilities all working and streamlined. So I'm not saying I wouldn't use it, but smaller chance of me using it, basically. Oh, this needs to go from here. I still remember there was a tutorial I followed a while back of how to set up gas. I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll set it up and maybe I'll try it out. This was in 5.3, I think. And basically what ended up happening is I followed a 4-minute tutorial successfully. I put everything in the right place, and then my entire project would not compile. And so I said, fuck that. And I reverted everything. Later on, when I was like doing some stuff and trying to learn some C++ stuff, I never did it successfully, but I was trying to. I came to learn that what's it called? I came to learn that you need like another code somewhere in the engine part, or the whole thing would not work. And stuff like that. That's to me, as not a programmer, not a coder, is not okay. That's yeah. Now, DGL, there, no link. You can't put links in chat. No one will see them if that's what you're trying to do. If you want, you can put the name of the video, and I'll search for it that way. Or you can put it in the Discord. Maybe .h library. I mean, look, I don't know enough to say one way or another. It's also been a while. Might want to look at AGRV as well. What is AGRV and why would I want to look into it? Because I'm not looking into gas. Just to clarify, I'm not looking into gas. So if it's like gas, then I... You want me to go on Fab again? Pain every time I use this website. I don't understand. Gives you functions. So it just has some pre-built functions that I can build myself, right? Like, if I want to, I can set up myself. I don't like it when there's inventory system built into something else that's not just an inventory system. I'll be honest. Because inventory systems are very unique for each situation. They can be extremely different. and having a inventory system built in might not be the thing you want. So it's a lot of extra stuff that might not work for your specific setup, which is why I always prefer inventory systems separately. Intro to gameplay ability system 5.5. Okay, let's see this. That's the one I just pulled up. Yeah. So immediately the first words out of his mouth were he's telling us how to set up the gameplay ability system blueprint. So I mean, so that doesn't say gameplay ability system. There's always been a gameplay sub thing that you have to turn on. I'm interested in diving into gas, but I noticed you're working in blueprints, but most of gas is in C++. Yep. What is the difference between them? You would only need C++ to have the gas ability system come from your player state. So yeah, you need C++. Still 5.5. So that's why I don't know. So even Co with Row confirms you still need it. I appreciate looking into it. The marketplace was asked, but Fab isn't much better. Does it even have comments? The marketplace was God's gift to Earth compared to Fab. I just want to point that out. The marketplace was God's gift to Earth in comparison to Fab. No, it has no comments, no wish lists, no review messages. I can go into like an hour plus rant about how shit Fab is. People that have been with me for a while when Fab actually first released have heard multiple hours of rants on Fab. So I'm not gonna do it. Oh, you're fine, Joe. Yeah, you say that. And again, I've done those 10 lines of C++, and then my project wouldn't compile because there's apparently another thing of C that I needed to do for it to work. And the problem with that is I can't debug if something goes wrong with C++, right? So now I am beholden of hopefully someone somewhere can just find the problem because I can't do anything about it. And so I don't want to have my entire project bricked because I want to use a system that I have recreated with blueprints. That's kind of from that point of view, it's like, maybe not, you know? If it was pure blueprints, like if it could be enabled in the plugins, and I honestly to this day, I don't know why it can't be, but if it could be enabled in the plugins, I would use it. I would have used it from the beginning. But because personally, I am very bad about, I mean, I started learning C++. Back in the day, I did a little bit of JavaScript for Minecraft. I did like, I dabbled with Python a little bit, but never enough to like do like big stuff. And I always get bored. And that's my problem, is I'm not a programmer, I'm an artist. And so I just get bored with code, like, and also cannot be bothered with a semicolon, make sure everything's capitalized to have the right, it's not for me. It's the moral of the story is it's not for me. It will be pure blueprint. It's still working, yeah. And when it does, then we'll look into it. By that point, I don't know if I'll convert to it because by that point it'll be, quite some time in. Like, but you know, maybe one day. This should be a tint of blue, not green. So one day perhaps. That is. Why did I get? Okay, I guess I mistyped. Why did I get that for trying to type in well minus? But I guess I mistyped. I'm the worst. I know. Can't even type things properly. So all of these get multiplied. Oops. There's a few things that to this day I don't know like a better solution for. No one has been able to give me a better solution. And one of them is my switch statement. If I come here, it's this. So based on the gameplay tag, I have a bunch of different power-ups that just do different things. And because I can stack them, because they're cards basically, right? So I have the card system. So here I have like 3 levels of health ups. So it's not just like, oh, you know, if I get said gameplay tag, then just give me a health up. That was the easy part. But once I introduced levels to them, I now need to keep track of the combined version of them. So if I take, you know, level 1 and level 2, right, I have 75 total. If I get all 3, I have 150. And I need to keep track of that, which means I need to have a variable that keeps track of that. So effectively, I need to create variables. Because I need to create variables, I need to have a custom function that sets it to that specific variable based on the gameplay tag. And that's the one thing that after I added tiers, I've not been able to figure out like a good streamlined way of doing it. Because no matter how I figure out how to do that, it's always, yeah, well, you need the variable because you need to store that info. Which results in this. Not all of this is just pure variables. A lot of them is like, oh, we need to enable effects. We need to do this. We need to do that, right? I'd say like 30% maybe are just like we need to set some variables. Soul Siphon, for example, right? As the gameplay tag, it sets the variable for the damage and duration. But the main thing here, if this was somehow like more automatic for this version, really I only needed the gameplay tag, which again could have been automated. Surrounded has like an actual custom thing that you need to enable for the effect, but otherwise it does the gameplay tag and sets the surrounding variable, right? Homing attacks, a little more complicated here, but in the end it has some math it does, and then again set these two. So and it needs to basically take the original and add to it based on the new information. So I've not been able to like find an actual alternative to this, to just having a large switch statement on gameplay tag. If I ever figure one out, yeah, I'll do that, but that doesn't involve me not having tiers. I should specify, because obviously, if I remove tiers, I can remove a lot of those. Not all of them, obviously. So I'll still have a switch state, but it just won't be as long. This is interesting. sRGB to linear. That is interesting. We'll play around with that. Now, I also need to make this I think it's meant for a decal, but if I set this to masked, okay. I need to test this on an object, aka a plane. So let's grab ourselves a plane. You know what? Just in case it is cutting out something I don't want it to do, I'm gonna change it back. I'm gonna change it to opaque. I mean opacity. Translucent. So why is yeah, it's there. Why is it so faded out? Excuse me? Does that look faded out to you? Is it because of this? Well, that certainly helps. So something in here is causing that. But okay, so we have a little bit, it's a little bit better now. So if we did this, and let's say we made it, let's do like five times in length. Make a material instance. There's a material instance on this. Okay. So if I make the length 5 now. Okay, so we have this, right? It doesn't line up, but that's I know why. I don't like the fact that it fades out. What does the width do? Ah, this halves the width, so it starts later. Third of the width. Okay, so first of all, let's find out where this fade is, because I want to get rid of this fade. So, is it the depth fade? Is the depth fade? Okay, that was fast. Okay, that part's gone. If I want to add a fade, I can add a fade myself, just using a linear gradient. But now we have this. So we need to figure out where we need to put the pieces. So the red, I imagine I need to put here. So yep. Right. Yep. So now we have it line up, and that means this. Why? See, this is what I was talking about. Why is it like this? Why does it show this? I know why it's cut out. It's because the layer should be additive, but whatever. So I understand why this is happening. That makes sense. Does that? Where does this have to go? Oh, you know what I need to do? I know what I need to do. So no, on the red layer, we need to have it be at the edge here. Well, we'll do the blue first. So it's here. Basically, we need to put the blue one here. And then, right, do this. That's the blue. Change this to add. Then for the red, same thing, but it's the other way. Hard to see with it on top. There you go. And then we change this one also to add. Go and re-import. Aha! You can call me a genius now? You're so confused. So what I've done now is we have this. Now, you might be wondering, what is this? That I can also now, if I shrink it to, let's say, 3 in length, this would go to 3, and you have an arrow. If I made it, 10 in length, or let's say 20 in length, this number would turn to 20, and again, we have an arrow. The tip and the end are consistent. And to make it let's make it extra noticeable. So on this layer, we'll just do and let's do some you. If I do something like this, it might be a little easier to tell. There you go. Now, I will say, I am not the creator of this. I'm now tweaking it, but the person who originally was created this is Odd Oculus, who has rated us before. He's doing a MOBA game, so he made this, and he was kind enough to share the graph for it. So here, I'll show you the original graph. Here, I'll go here so you don't block anything. So this is the graph. So if you want to take a screenshot, basically all I've done so far is I've removed this this fade, right? I've removed this because I don't want that fade out. And so now we have this. Now, I did this X thing for demo, but I don't actually want this X thing.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
If anything, I'd want it here. So this is to get the. No, I'll explain the reason why I'm doing any of this after the ads. But yeah, this is important. Subbed on Twitch but watch on YouTube? There's nothing wrong with that. You have no ads on YouTube. I don't blame you. Also, I mean, genuinely, surprisingly to me, is most people here chat on YouTube. And I say surprising to me because I think it's everyone usually is in agreement that usually the chatting experience is better on Twitch because of all the emotes. And you get like channel points and other things. So that's why it's still surprising to me that yeah, most people prefer to chat on the YouTube side. I mean, I prefer like I usually watch the YouTube side YouTube stream over Twitch stream, but that's because I'm typically a lurker, so I don't chat. In which case, I just like to be able to like pause it whenever I need to, and then skip forward because I've paused. So. You never use YouTube Live? You're just sub to us on YouTube, so you showed up on my feed? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, there. Yeah. YouTube is oh, someone's live? We'll put it at the very front of like if you're looking at your subscription feed. If someone's live, they'll be there in front. Unless you hide it. But then it'll come back the next time they go live. If okay, so now we have this. I need to... Okay, I need to get rid of these lines. Let's... Okay, now that we know how this is set up, let's make this a clean version. Oh, VOD is... I mean, VOD, it just exists on YouTube. VOD doesn't really exist on Twitch, let's be honest here. Right? VOD disappears after 2 weeks on Twitch. Or, I guess, what, 30 days if you're a partner? So, yeah, not the best. You know, it's fine. Okay, so we want to do this. Do I want it to be sharp? Oh god. Okay, where are the brush settings? Where does this program have the brush settings? Because that is not okay. That is not okay. Normally it's under your windows in Photoshop, but Instagram color, brushes. That doesn't give me brush settings. That gives me different brushes, but not the brush settings, which is what I want. Oh, lovely. Right, I don't want these little pops. Is this because of this? Nope. I don't know what length is. It's not that. Back. We don't need symmetry. We don't want to lock. Wet edges. Let's subtract alpha. That's nice. So no. There has to be a brush settings. There's just brushes. That's not what I'm looking for. Crap. To Google. Affinity photo brush Settings. Or yes, I don't want brush spacing. Video from 2019. How'd you get to that? How'd you get to it? It's under the button more. Go. Thanks. Thanks. Also, okay, I gotta ask. Does anybody ever want this weird default spacing? Like out of the box, right? The spacing's there like this roughly. Does anyone actually want spacing like that? Because I've never been at a point where I'm like, oh, I'm so glad that the spacing is this weird amount. Like I want this, right? I want this nice clean line when I draw something. That's nice, right? That's what I expect. It's what I want. It's odd. I feel like it's odd, but maybe I'm the weird one. I mean, I am weird, but oh god. Okay. You guys notice what's happening? What? I can't draw grid lines like I can in Photoshop either. I do miss a lot of the Photoshop functionality, I will admit. A lot of it. A lot of it. Okay, so what we can do is just do one of these. Okay, this. Okay, well, we'll need to fix that. So I'm gonna go from here, approximately here, to approximately right there. Okay. And then on this one, no, we don't want to do this. We want to turn on protect alpha. Aha! And then we can do this. Perfect. This protect alpha is what I wanted earlier. With the like filtering. What app is this? You use GIMP, it's great. This is Affinity Photo. Why are you drawing the Jamaican flag? Jamaica flag. I don't know what you're talking about. I drew nothing. I just pasted it. Merge selected. Almost the same? No. It's not almost the same. It's exact. No. Okay, last one, blue, and then see after this things will line up a lot better. Is the point. And then we will need to look into how do we actually make it so things sense. should I just do one of these? And then I can do erase. Not move my... I missed the right... I missed the right click being able to just go in. So now that we have this, I can do back to brush. We're getting this. Erase. And now erase that. A little less. Erase that perfectly. Aha! Perfection. Also, I do like the fact that it gives you a preview of this. So don't get me wrong, there's a lot that I do like about this program. And then this one, I just need to... check alpha and... Okay, so now this is on... where's add? Add. And look at this. It's beautiful. Exactly the same, right? This is my rendition of the flag. If any calls falls short of really large images, yeah, if you're doing like super large stuff, yeah, I'm sure. But yeah, the main thing though about Affinity is I paid like what $150 for it or something on sale, and I never have to pay for it ever again. That's it. Now you tell me how long I can use Photoshop for on that. With that amount of money. And you know how to use it? I don't use it I don't use it every day. At work I use Photoshop. So I don't know where the functionality is. This is the same as going from like Maya to Blender. You know all the things you need to do, you just don't know where the tools are. That's all. Once you learn where the tools are, then it's like, okay. So now I learned that the brush settings are here. That's it. I'll never need to look that up again. Now I know where all the brush settings are. Cool. We're good. Right? So, yes. Starting out in any program for the first time is going to be, you know, a slight slowdown. But overall, yeah, look at that. When you do stuff on 16K images, you still pull good old CS5. Really? You go to CS5? Is it really that still to this day better than the current up-to-date versions? And handling 16K images? I guess it's probably because is it because it doesn't have all the extra crap in it that Photoshop stuffed in, like all the AI stuff, and so it just runs better? Last good version without the cloud crap. My spin, yeah. You know a way of getting rid of all the cloud crap? Yeah, just pirate it, and then you have no cloud crap. Well, actually, no, that's not right. You still have it. You just can't use it. It's still in the software. So you know what? That's not quite right. That's wrong. There in the 3D industry, there are two companies that everyone pirates from: Autodesk and Adobe. I don't know if it's the same these days, but it was when I was like in college and just after college. Everyone pirated those too. Because the prices are just insane. Also, you don't know. Hold on. This is Autodesk Maya, which has a annual cost. Oh, sorry, I'm blocking the annual cost here. So back here, it has an annual cost. You don't just buy it; you pay to use it. Now, it didn't used to be this way. But it used to just be like absurdly expensive. Oh, I did too. The first Maya I ever touched was Maya 6.5. That was the first Maya I ever touched. Now I dabbled in it. I can't say I knew what I was doing, but 1.0 beta 3? Jeez. And that's old. Yeah. I started... My 6.5 is already my 2025. You're old AF. Yeah, when did my Maya 6.5 is from 2005. Yeah. 98. Yeah, that's the real OG stuff. Yeah, that's from 2005. So, yeah, this was high school. This was the beginning of high school for me. Yeah, my stepdad showed me Maya because he downloaded it, because he pirated everything. He downloaded it and he's like, here, tried it out. And I just like the fact that I was doing 3D stuff. And then here I am, 20 years later, doing 3D stuff. Because a lot of people if you ever go on a job interview, sometimes on the job interview, you'll get asked, what inspired you to go into this career? And with a straight face, every single time, I tell them absolutely nothing. Nothing ever inspired me to go into this industry. I just like doing 3D. Which is genuinely the case. I just enjoy doing what I do. But nothing has ever inspired me to do this. Started doing 3D with 3D Studio 2.0. Wow. You grew up with these programs. So, because of this also, at work, at my current job, and my previous job, I don't care what show I'm working on. I don't care who's directing it. I don't care about anything. I want less meetings and I just want to do the work. Because I enjoy the work. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not doing overtime for it. Unless I'm working on my own stuff. That's a different story. You still want to have a good, healthy work-life balance. DJO, I'm looking at you about that. Okay, but we have an arrow now. So now what we need to do is I want to do it so I can have this update in real time when like I hold button down. So, let's start playing with this. You're doing way too many hours, that's for sure. There's people that I know like that will do insane hours, and every time I always tell them don't. Like, to be fair, I'm right. I will pretty much like I'll just not work basically if I'm not gonna like if someone's like, oh, you have to do like 16 hours a day for weeks. I'm like, no, you can fire me at that point. Because for me, like, health is more important, right? As soon as you're cutting into like health and stuff like that, no. And I think health is not just like a, I need to be, fed and get 8 hours of sleep. It's also a mental thing, right? Because when you're doing really long hours for a long, long time, that's a mental strain. And so, yeah. Now, does that mean that I can lose my job? Absolutely. But is that a job I'd want to have, in 10 years? Probably not. So I am gambling with it always in a sense. But I'm well aware of it. So this needs to be. Why is this on? Like here. You're doing 12 to 16 hours easy. I know supervisors have ended up in the hospital from overwork. Just just take care of yourself. You don't feel like you're working, you're just getting well paid to do your hobby? I mean, at that point, that's not your hobby. That is your profession. As long as you take care of yourself, that's the main thing. I think there has to be I think there's a minimum size to this. I think the minimum length probably is 2 on this. Yeah, 2. I'm working right now doing UE and watching someone else do the same. I mean, fair enough. Why do I have an outline here? What is this crap? What is this? Why have these outlines? Why do I have these outlines? Oh, you know what? You know what? I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this. Back to opacity max. Opacity mask. What? No, hold on. What? Why do I? No, I still see it here. Okay, what the shit? Is it in the texture, or is it something, or is it one of the settings here? Can't we got? We gotta know. Gotta know. Wait, what is this? What is this dirty green channel? How? Okay, this is again, I'm gonna blame Affinity on this one. Let's clean this up on here. This is okay. The green channel was the problem, right? Can't see anything. I can't see where the problem is. There's no problem. How? How is it a problem? Please merge a bunch of copies of this. There's nothing there. Where's he getting this information from? Hey, the cowman, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Have you ever played Factorial? Nope. It did not seem like my kind of game. So, I did not, what? It's not the fact it's a mask. What's going on here? What is it complaining about? Why is it open this when I set it to? It's fine, guys. Everything's fine. There we go. Now we're fine. Why is the green channel like this? He quit telling you to do less hours? I mean, at least, you know, I'm on his side of telling you to do less hours. So... What? It has the same problem on Blue Channel, right? Where's this? Where's this coming from? If I go to here, and look at the Blue Channel, I see nothing. I see nothing. I see nothing. Why try saving a PNG? What happens when I save a PNG?
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Welcome ads. Welcome prom gone. Flip table. Why? Like, I know JPEG has compression, but that's insane. Well then. By the way, fun fact, if anyone didn't know, it does not matter what, how big your texture size is when you bring it into Unreal. It'll all be the same texture size after. So it doesn't matter if you use JPEG, Targa, TIFF, PNG, whatever it is. Just pick whatever one works best for you, for the quality and everything, and use that. Because it all gets converted to Unreal's own format. So, yep. That's why every single like 1K will always have the same resource size, no matter if it came as any size of texture. Fun little tidbit. Okay, but now hopefully we have close you for now. Don't you? Close all of this for now. But why is this still the way it is? Why? What? Hey, Rock Reaper. Welcome in. That's you as well? Yeah, no coding. Why do we still have this? Where is this coming from? It's still there. Yeah, it's there all the way along the edge. What's the problem here? Yeah, I know your problem here. I just want to see if I have this as default and not as a mask. Just for shits and giggles. No, still there. Okay. I repeat. What the shit? Why do I have an outline? Kind of gave us it. I did a little demo of it at the beginning of the stream. So your YouTube you can rewind, but basically it's a roguelike with Binding of Isaac. Yeah, I was gonna try the DDY. Binding of Isaac, Dead Cells, Hades, ARPG combination of stuff. Okay, so that makes it worse. Is bigger number worse? I think bigger number is worse. Bigger is number worse. So can I do negative 0.02? No. So that doesn't help me. DDX DDY will only here's a fun little test that I can try. Still there. Still there. Use actual DDX and DDY nodes. Wire the texture core into them. Ah, that's what you mean. So you mean it could be the frac? Why is there a fracture? Hold on. Why is there a frac node here? No, that's not it. Okay, look. I just want. I don't know why there's a frac node here. You know what? I'm gonna leave it here. But why is there a frac node there? Oh, because I'm tiling it. What happens when I don't have it tiling? Oh no, that's still fine without it. It's really fine without it. Yeah, there's no reason for it. So what you're saying is this? Still there. Looks cool. Well, thank you. I don't remember how to use DDX either, but I don't understand why we have that little line there. That's the thing. We got to figure out how to remove that little, like, where's that coming from? And I guess the question is, the problem is these outlines are white, right? Because the outline is white, I don't know if there's like a slight line to the edge. Also, can I can't move it. I can't move. I want to see it like the edge here, but I can't move it further. That's unreal. Come on. Let's do a quick Google search. Let's look at the master of materials, Ben Croward. Uh, lots of math. Yes, very nice. Okay, you. Okay, well, this doesn't help us. He actually just uses the values for other fun stuff. 100% in engine, not your texture? Probably. The question is, how do we fix it 100% in engine and not in my texture? Why do we have this? So, what does this do? Ah, we need to flip. Ah, okay. Needed. Got it. Okay, well, we're learning. Floor mask. Yeah. Like, there's nothing here that should theoretically cause this issue. So if I looked in here, well, first of all, where is? It's right here. This is where the line is. So the line is either on the red or the green channel. I'm pretty sure. It's on the green channel, right? No, it's on both. It's on both the red and the green channel. Oh, or it's on the blue channel. And I'm just... It's on the blue channel. At least we know what channel it's on. You know what? Just to... Because now I know what channel it's on. I'm just gonna... Just... These... Yeah, you know, I know it shouldn't be... But I'll feel better about myself if I do. All I did was select the area and just press delete a few times. Hey, look, it's gone. Oh, this is fucking... Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, it's just... Never mind. Yeah, I cut an extra here and still there. Never... Okay, well, it's 100% then confirmed that it's in Unreal. Okay? We've now 100% confirmed it's inside of Unreal. The question now becomes, how do we get rid of it inside of Unreal? This is annoying. I don't want... Like, to be fair, right? Let's be fair here, okay? I am nitpicking about something I don't actually see. You don't actually see it. So let's be honest with ourselves here and stop caring about it. Okay? I think we should be honest with ourselves at this point and just say, it's fine. I should not stress about this. Because I'm having that realization where, you know what? What am I doing? It's one of those, like, I see it, I want to fix it, I know how to fix it, but it doesn't matter, so I shouldn't. You strive for perfection. I mean, from here, you... Oh, now you see it. The video I had, you mean Ben Croward's video? This one? At 10 minutes? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I did this. Yeah. Yeah, I did this. Yeah, we tried this. It's still there. Might be hard to see. There it is. Still there. I don't know why. But yeah. So unfortunately, the last thing I can try is using this frac node. You go back to derivative. Yeah, still there. In fact, it's stronger than ever. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why. The thing is, it's unmasked, right? So that unmasked means that the value has to be high enough to register, which is the craziest thing. No, we're done with the pixel line. We're just gonna say it's fine. For the time being, we're gonna say it's fine. Okay? We can't stress over it. I mean, we definitely can. Let me rephrase that. We definitely can stress over it. We shouldn't stress over it. Okay? I will specify. So now we have this, right? Look at that. We have a nice arrow around ourselves. Now, it's not always going to be there, but now we can do some fun. We could have done some fun before too, I guess. Depends how we look at it. So on begin play, let's rename this plane to attack arrow indicator. Minus 30 minutes, I guess. It's fun. No. Well, that's why I always say, like, you know, the amount of time I actually spent working is debatable. It's fine. But first of all, we want to create a dynamic material instance. Hold on. Create. Okay. Get material. If I can spell. Which will be our material for the source. I don't know what this optional name is for. If any of you use dynamic material instances, is there a use case for this optional name? I don't know what this does or what it's for. I've never used this. I've never had a enter name situation with a dynamic material instance. I don't know what this optional name is for. Genuinely. It's a material pronoun. What? What does that mean? So what I want to do basically is elapsed seconds should equal the scale of it. So on ongoing, I'm gonna take a arrow indicator, set scale, relative scale 3D, split it, and then we're gonna take the elapsed seconds. We're going to add 2. It's gonna scale in X, I believe. Let me just check what it is at by default. 211. So that's the minimum will be. And ongoing, it will do this. So let's see what happens. It's growing. Okay. We also want to offset it. Set. Add would be bad. Set relative location. Because we also want to offset it then. Which will be for every 1 here. This needs to go 100 units. And then we need to add the default right now, which is 150. No, not 100 units. It's 50 units. It's half, I'm pretty sure. Math is probably wrong, but yes. Only thing needs to change here is I need to set the offset back to -72, which is what it was before. And let's have the scale here multiply. Not by 50, but let's do like by 5. Now, but if I multiply that, then I also need to multiply this. By 5 as well. I'm pretty sure. So yes, I do. So now it's growing. But that's not all. Let's just move this over here, just to somewhat clean this up. We'll deal with organization and all that later. So then we need to take the dynamic material instance that we created. And then we need to set scalar parameter value. The value will be the length of it. Which I think is just this. It's just called length, right? Length. No. Okay, what happened? It's working. The tip is working. The tip is working. So, did I make a mistake? What, did I break material? Oh, and it's fine at 1, actually. Oh, no, it's at 2 right now. So if I change this to be, again, 10, and I said length to 10, what? Right. I forgot. I even commented. No? Okay, what did I break? Guys, what did I break? What? It was working before. What did we break? It was working before. The only thing we played with was like some UV stuff, which we reverted, and I even have this frac back. Oh, god damn it. What did I do? It's not this. Yeah, you're happy. I know you're happy, Guts. I don't need to look over to know who redeemed that. I don't even need to look over. This is exactly correct. You're an innocent. No, you're not. I am very confused. I'm very confused because it was working. And at the current moment, I reverted it basically back to where it was. It's shared wrap.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh, like you think maybe it. Another tile. What was it? No, X tiling wrap. It's such a wrap. It's set correctly. What happened? How did this happen? How did this happen? It was fine. You're with get guts. I know you're innocent. Don't worry, I'm not blaming you. For now. Because let's look at this. Append. Max. Multiply 1 minus texture input. Floor, mask red channel, saturate tail UVs. Multiply by texture coordinate. Floor, mask red, saturate head UV. Frac node. I don't have this, but we already know we don't want this. Then we have head, body, tail coming out of here. Then down below, right, head UVs multiplied 1 minus, tail UVs multiplied 1 minus, tail multiplied, head multiplied, body multiplied, max. I cut this out. We don't need it. It's exactly the same. What happened? You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna restart Unreal. I'm just gonna restart Unreal. And with that, we're just definitely going to have it work. Also, I don't know if you guys have experienced. Oh, I do haven't. PCGEX gets updates too much. You know, I'll say it. Okay? The man who's working right now on PCGEX updates way too much. What? We had it working. We changed nothing. Because not even the... See, I'm so very confused. So very confused. I just wanted to check if if I put this from the red channel, will it work? Is it not reading the green channel all of a sudden? Because if I have it plugged into the Unreal, I swear to God. How? We don't speak about this. We don't speak about this. You saw nothing? It was Unreal's fault? You saw nothing. Watching you. God damn it. Once again, I'd like to remind people, if someone as stupid as me can make a game, anyone can make a game. So go make one. Ooh. I don't like that, though. Why does that do that? Why does... Now that's... So we did like 3.5. So why does it do that? And how do we stop it from doing that? That's the question. Because basically we need it to not move, and it's moving. Why? Have a good night, Guts. Thanks for stopping by. Actually going to sleep. I'm proud of you. So you're all grown up. Well, if we did this, does it move still? Yes. Yes, it does. YouTube replay for the win? Wait, what happened? Did you miss something that you want to look back on? So this is the problem area here. You know, it's very possible that you didn't test it with decimal points, just in general. Oculus, who originally created the setup. It's very possible. I mean, the original blue channel UVs shouldn't move. Why is it repeating though? Because I'm multiplying it here. So no, we'll keep this as is. But oh no, like for the tail here. Why? It's doubling. Why? 2, 3, 4. Is it divide by or I need to multiply? I think I need to multiply it. Nope, no. Multiply, append, just... No, did I get it wrong? Oh. Right, I can't change that. This... Because this is tiling. I can't do that. Well, that's a problem. We don't want this to happen, right? We want that starting section to just always stay there. Now, this is happening because, oh, you know what? Going back what I had before here. But this tail... I'm using two texture samples now. Now I wanna... Can I clamp it? And can I then... see, but I do need to... shit, no. Because I need to do this because I need to tile it along X. Because otherwise, right, it's really thick. I can't do that. I can't do that. I do need to do this because I need it too. I just need to offset it basically. You multiply the texture coordinate X by the length. Not quite, unless that's not what you meant. Because this is the texture coordinate for the tail. Multiplied by the length now. Yeah, it's definitely not that one. It's not divide. I mean, now we have it everywhere. It was an interesting look. For the simpler second sampler, I don't know, pretty decent at HLSL, but you on your PC to figure out. Oh, I don't know HLSL at all. How is it getting? So that's where we're getting this, which is correct. So the problem isn't this. This is all correct. The problem is the tiling. On specifically the blue channel, I cannot have it a decimal point. Behavior makes sense for what it is. I somehow need to make it so that the blue channel is locked. And it's tiling. This takes a fraction, which becomes. Well, this becomes decimal point. Right, because then if I do floor, we'll get nothing, or ceiling will get everything. Oh, what? No? Why is this getting nothing? I wish I could see the value here at this point. Takes in the values and outputs the decimal part of those values. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think all I need to do is here do ceiling or floor here. And now if I did 4.25. No, because then we get that problem. Okay, what if we did floor instead? Probably not gonna fix it. 0.25. Hold. It still slightly wiggles. Now, is it better? Yes. Why is it even slightly wiggling? Hey, Haunted Wolf, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Either the PCG building tutorial, when you migrate to another project, it works fine, but as soon as you change the wall size to more than 500, it just disappears. It just disappears? Like, it generates nothing? I assume you follow the 5.4 series. That's odd. Something is probably somehow scaling in a way it shouldn't be somewhere. Here, have a screenshot. Andrew, the material's not mine to begin with. So yes, I can share it. It's from Odd Oculus. He's the one who came up with this design originally. I'm just tweaking it now to figure out for my use case. But this is the original. Yeah, I would start looking to see what happens at what happens at 499, 498, right? If it's are things like scaling audit, like super odd? I would go with that. Oh, I probably need to do floor here as well. That's so now if we did this, it still wobbles. If you look at it, see, it still wobbles. Why is it still wobbling? We're doing a floor on both of this. Or I mean, I can just do this. Make that part easier. So I'm doing floor. So it should take, 4. If it's 4.8, doesn't matter. It should do to 4 at that point. And then it appends. Curiouser and curiouser. Curiouser and curiouser. Why does it wiggle still? It's not wiggling because of this. It's wiggling because of this. It works fine in your project as soon as you migrate to another one, it seems to disappear. Oh, so it works over 500 on your current project, but not another project? Oh, that's really odd. So that means the code is right. Or the nodes are right, rather. That's really odd. I would try doing cleanup and regenerate. But if you're migrating to another project, I assume you're dragging it out anyway. Like from scratch. That is, I've not heard of that one yet. Where it would just work in one project but not another, under assuming the same version. Or same version / higher, like 5.4 versus or 5.5. So obviously it wouldn't even load to 5.3. Or a lower version in general. Yeah, I haven't seen that yet. So sorry I can be more helpful. What to do? The thing is, it looks correct. But yet it's still... It's so close. It's so close. So what I could do... On Wolf, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. We're gonna get one closer to the goal. Hello, we're one away. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the subscription. So what I could do is make a new duplicate texture that does not tile. Hold on. If I set this one to, I don't remember. If I set this to clam. And I tile this one. Does this affect? Oh, I meant to preview this. Or rather, preview this. Oh, I need to do decimal points. 0.5. So if I did 0.5, it just goes off screen. Yeah, then it's huge if we put it back on screen. But it will be the correct size. Oh, but this tail UVs will just need to be the full UVs. I am my brain is turning off. My brain is clearly turning off. So now we have none, right? We just have none at all. So why do we have none at all? It's because I'm not using tail UVs anymore. Start previewing this. Okay, the math here doesn't check out. I see.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Oh, it has to be negative. No? What happened? We multiply it by 4 along x. My math brain isn't working, and then I offset it by half. I offset it. Why is it -3? Why is it -3? It's whatever it is, negative -1. Is that it? If this is 6, this becomes -5? Yes. Okay, I think we found the math. We'll check the math. Okay, adds are done. So here we do subtract sorry, I need to do because I need to do negative. So let's do multiply -1 and then add 1. So this becomes 3, 4, 5. I don't know if this will work. Beautiful. Oh, we did it. Look at that. Look at that. It stays perfectly still. Oh, yes. Yes. That start does not move. What I changed, so entirely new system and some math. Okay. So I've separated out the blue channel entirely from the original system. I no longer need I still need the tail UVs here. It seems, for whatever reason, I could probably get rid of it. And get rid of it, which means I can get rid of the tail UVs. This whole thing I don't need it anymore. It does mean that I'm using 2 texture sample nodes, unfortunately. Which, you know, isn't the end of the world, but I wanted to avoid it. So effectively what we're doing here is we're taking the length, because just from trial and error, which is how I learn and how I do things. Trial and error. The length, I multiply the texture coordinate by the length, right? Because it needs to shrink. And then I offset it by the length multiplied by -1, so it's a negative length, and then add 1. So if the length is 10, it is offset by -9, because it goes to -10 and then +1, -9, and then that becomes the correct number. And so here you're seeing it becomes thinner, but it always starts at the beginning. Which means even at 1.5, theoretically, it's fine. But the main thing is now it's solid as a rock. So So awesome. So now what we need to do, because now that we have all that, on started, we should take the attack indicator, set visibility. This is not going to be just like this. I'll need to, there's obviously going to be more that I'll need to do with this, but you know, this is just gonna a good base. And in either one of these cases, I'll need to turn off visibility afterwards. And by default, I'm going to turn off visibility. So now we don't see it, and then when I do this, we see it. Ta-da! Ta-da! So the point of this is it took a while to get set up, but the point of this is, right, I have this slam attack on hold. What I want to do is, I guess at this point tomorrow, what we'll be doing is, I want to make it so the trace distance is controlled by how long I hold it. Right? So if I hold it just like this arrow, it will attack further and do more damage. How I'm going to set that up, we'll need to figure it out. But also, I want to make sure that right now it appears immediately, even if I do a regular attack. So what we need to do is only do this when elapsed seconds is a certain amount. So theoretically, we need to do this on... We'll need to do this probably on ongoing. And we'll need to just do a branch, actually, where we check if the elapsed seconds is greater than, let's say 0.5. Then we do this. And we only want to do this once. So otherwise I'll keep doing this. Do once. And it gets reset. Once it does any one of these, which means it'll just do. Yeah, I'm not making this pretty, but you see what we're doing. So now if I attack regularly, I don't get it. But if I hold for why it not do? I don't know. I don't know why it not do. Why it not do? Why isn't it doing whoops. It's because I disconnected this text. That's why. Do a sequence. Let's do this. That's why I accidentally disconnected this. There you go. So if I hold more, it starts later because obviously I am told it to delay by 0.5 seconds. But if I change the delay here, actually like 0.2 seconds. Right. This doesn't work, but after 0.2 seconds, it starts. Now, right now, I still do the basic attack. We'll need to make it so I still do this attack at the current that setup. But that gives us an ability to do like the slam attack at lower values or higher values, etc. So I just made a mess of this. Tomorrow's me is gonna hate me unless I clean this up right now. Somehow. Just take all of this. Just let's put it over here. Let's look at that. Okay, there we go. So it's all commented now properly. Man, that should be all cleaned. Okay, that's clean. That's good. Okay, let's actually do a bit of proper cleaning. So I'd want. I mean, it doesn't matter which order these go in. So yeah, this is fine. That can do that. Then here. To reorganize this a little bit. Okay. So now okay. Now we do clean. I didn't want to deselect. Oh. There we go. That's a lot better. It's not perfect, but it's better. Yay! Let's go up here. Move this over. Beautiful. Look at that. That's a lot cleaner. I'm going to collapse this. Oh, this needs to be realigned. And ta-da! Now, I made it clean just now. But I do want you to realize that I am going to make it a mess again tomorrow. Because we're going to need to add a lot of functionality. Because right now, we have the hold, right? It's a hold function on this, which is fine. I'll move myself so I can not get in the way. Which is fine, but that means it only triggers after I'm done with the hold, which we don't really want. We want it to trigger basically always, but oh, you know what we can do already? I think we should do this. I mean, I think that just does it. No? Oh, because I'm canceling. I did it on the wrong one. I meant to do... it on here. If it's greater, then we go here. I did it backwards. Ta-da! Now I don't have to hold the entire time. But if I do hold the entire time, he'll just automatically do it. Now nothing is scale. The damage isn't scaling off of anything. And the trace isn't working off of this. Like nothing is going off of it. But we're now attacking as soon as we go into that pose, if we want to go. Assuming we can't get attack. It's looking pretty good. The only thing is, I check if I can attack here. I need to check if I can attack earlier than all of this. Because I shouldn't be doing this if... No, I'm not. I like to make it like a magenta color for debugging. Yeah, I don't actually want to keep it magenta. It's a color that just pops out pretty much no matter what you have around, which is why I'm using it. I want to do this can check here. No, actually, yeah. I want to do it here. The problem that I still have it's not a big problem. It's a small one. I don't know. Problem is a strong word. Basically right now you can dash, and while dashing, start the timer on the hold. The dash is quick. It's not a big deal. Is the summary of that. But you can do that. So it's just something to keep in mind. So if you wanted to like save us a little bit of time on your initial dash kind of thing, you can. Yay. Okay, well, we know our plans for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah. I'm doing the baking tutorial for the Sunday video, so we have all that figured out. So yeah, we're good to do this tomorrow. Sweet. And then we'll need to actually start setting up the right click. I think I'll try introducing a similar system for the right click. Yeah, good one, Andrew. Thanks, stand by. I think I'll introduce a similar system to the right click. I don't want to increase the radius of it because it is an AoE. I think instead, but I'll introduce also the hold mechanic to it though. So the longer you hold, the stronger it is up to a certain point. So both will have a hold. On the right click, it already has the range. You'll just get extra damage. But on the left, you'll also get the then you also get the range. I might change it to only damage. We'll see. But don't worry. Us changing it right now, so it works as a gradual increase. It's still important. So it's not like I wasted my time if I decide to not use it, because we're gonna need to enter decimal points for enemies and values. It'll give us a lot more exact setup. So yeah. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe even learned something. Who knows? I mean, I doubt it. The way I do. Unreal. Even I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Well, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your night. And yeah, get some rest. Take care, everyone. Good night. Bye-bye.